Yesterday, I fell asleep on my bed after lunch and after brushing my teeth. So my teeth was protected, not my workout. So sad, right? Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Oh, this is to make my belly, make my stomach warm. Feels good though. Feels good. I think you don't understand. Understand. Do not understand. I think it's walking. It's a pretty good warm up, I guess. Or maybe not. I have some time. For today. For today. For today. I have some time. 니보시. I think it's very hard not to procrastinate when you live alone. I'm trying. But, you know, I don't know. Oh. Bendina. It is very bothersome to set the damn workout. And today's pretty hot. Feels pretty hot today. It is pretty hot today. What halves? I'm gonna go halfsies. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Wanna go halfsies on the Mackies? Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Wanna go halfsies on the Mackies? Okay. Here we go. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Yeah, that's best. It's pretty good. Good day, mate. Good day. Good day, mate. 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 Seven 19.7. Okay. Good eye, mate. Good eye. Good eye, mate. 이거 첫 번째 레슨. 좋은 건 너 만나기. 이거 두 번째 레슨. I hate this. Hilarious lyric. I hate. 저기요. I hate. Come on. 이건 또 뭐야? I hate. 이건 첫 번째 레슨. 좋은 건 너 만나기. 두 번째 레슨. 슬픔도 너만 같지. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for the. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Wow. Shot. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. God. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. La, 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 la. 그렇지. Nicely, okay. Nicely, okay. Oof. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for your action. 가볼까? How about we go? I go. 아이고. 아이고 사장. 아이고. 아이고. That sums it up. Very good. Just right there. Good. 16 kilograms. Just very lightweight. But it's a warm up, so it's okay. Not to care. I not to care. I know to protect. I forgot to. Sevenfold. Truly kind, Kane sevenfold, and Lamech 77fold. Do you know Tubo Kane? Of course you know. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for your action. That was 7.5. Truly 77fold. I don't know what that means. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But I will find you. Kill you. Find you. Kill you. How heavy was my last record? I have forgotten. Of course I forgot, because I don't have to remember. Open bar press, no. Dumbbell press. Incline, DB, there you go. 64 kilogram. For 4 reps. That is truly 77fold. Matthew 4. I don't know. Matthew 2x2. Matthew 3x3. How do I make 64? Okay, that's 24. That's 24. Yeah. Okay, that's 24. It's 24. So it's 48. How do I make 60? 67. Oh, that's 24. So 48. So 2 plates on each side, I guess. I don't know. I'm not too sure. So that's 4 kilogram. So that's 32 kilogram per size. 30. How do I make 32 kilogram? 32 kilogram. Heart says okay. The calculation is complete. Okay, that makes 32 kilogram. So yeah, that's 32 kilogram. And 32 kilogram. It's 8, 8, 8, and 8. So 8 times 4 is 32. Yeah, that's true. I have no glove. I have no gloves today. My middle finger is not in a good condition, you know. It's just too bothersome. Help me. Help me. Help me, Lamech and Tubal Cain. Matthew Principle. And Pareto distribution. Pareto distribution. $1923. God. Yeah. It's hot. $64. There we go. 1925. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for life. Man, it takes too much time to set up. But anyway, here we go. Here we go. Let's. Oh, so pretty scary, you know. Pretty scary. Oh. It was too high. That was too high to unrack. So I wasted a lot of energy. And it was anyway, it was 4 reps. and it was pretty difficult to control the drop, and my middle finger on my right hand has a ruptured vessel, so it's a little bit painful, just a little bit. I can feel it because it is a very sensitive part of the body. The fingertip is very sensitive. Anyway, that was four reps. 100 reps. 4, 3, 3, 2. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I guess I can do one more 4, hopefully. Maybe my fingertip. Oh, my fingertip. Oh. Oh, stress. I almost had a cramp on my neck. I don't know if it'll be fine this time to unrack. I don't know. We'll see. That was a bit scary. And maybe that's where I should live. Oh no, very hard. Anyway, that was 4. But the unrack was pretty good, but the re-rack is not very good. Maybe it's better to correct. Yeah, maybe it's better to just do this. Huh? No? Wow, Lord. It's easier. So I guess the last set is 64. Focus. Focus. 에헤이, 조졌네 이거. Yeah. Have this. Can do it. Can do it. It is possible to do it. No. Can do it. I can do it. That's last set, last resort, last attempt, last challenge. It's 64 kilogram today. I guess. Shit. 세 개. 귀찮아. 투브 케인. Baldur. Chaos. Disorder. Yeah, that's chaos. Order and disorder. Order and chaos. Maybe I should move on to the open bar press. Maybe. All right, let's go. Let's go. How about I take it? How about I take the video from there? Your new experience. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for your action. But I go pretty heavy on this one too. That'll be fun. Like 45. How about that? Yeah, sure. The worst she can say is no. Oh yeah, that's true, but you don't know what no is. That's the problem. You don't know what no is made out of. No, that no. What do you think that no means? That means your gene is not accepted. Oh, that's too far. That's too far. It's close to I will selectively not select you. That's more like it. Maybe your genes shouldn't be shredded throughout the generation. Maybe your gene should end here. Maybe your gene is there. Cut it. Well, that's what rejection means. Well, not always. But rejecting someone, kind of means something like that. Not exactly that, not exactly everything. Not everything is about genes, Not everything is about genes. But fundamentally, maybe. That's just fundamental. It doesn't have to be everything. But the basis of the term, of the rejection, what is it? Well, men doesn't select. Men universally wants to spread the gene in general, roughly speaking. There are a lot of simplification, but roughly that's what men does. Women should select because it takes a lot of risk. Ah, 45, I think 45 is a new challenge. First time for me. So I would say, maybe I should say, I would say, thank you for failure, thank you for rejection, thank you for rejecting me. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, gratitude. Very useful, in my opinion, is practically useful. It's not a woo-woo science, It's pretty heavy. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. How do I do it? How should I? It feels pretty different. Yeah, feels pretty different. Of course I can deadlift 45, but it's pretty different because I have to lift it outward like this, not like this. 43, I should remember the number. That's nothing. It's not difficult. But this weight is pretty difficult. In theory, I think it is perfectly possible. But in reality, maybe I miscalculated the weight. Okay, let's go for real. Let's be desperate. Yep. 44. It's crushing my thighs. Two. That was definitely heavier than I expected. And it was pretty hard to set up. That was not expected. That was not expected. So yeah, I should admit that it was too heavy for me. So in my memory, I think. Wait, that's not 45, that's 65. I forgot. That's 65, that's not 45. You don't. I miscalculated the whole thing. Yeah. The bar is 25 and the plate is 20. And 2 plates. So 20, 20, and 25, so that's 65. Basic math. Which I got wrong. Yeah, sometimes it happens. It shouldn't happen too often. But sometimes it's okay. And as you can see, I got a lot of blood in my head. Focusing on the workout. Focusing on the workout. I get a lot of blood on my head. I started to talk gibberish. Like, yeah, and 77-fold tool cane, and you know, serotonin, melatonin, that's serotonin, and adrenaline, no, that's not adrenaline, it's adrenaline. Careful. So that's 45, yeah, that's 45. Yeah, I thought it. It's weird. 45, 2 reps. That's what I thought, man. Tubal cane, 77 fold. Now you get the idea. An idea, or the ideas. Some ideas. Get some ideas. Get it while the getting's good. Wonder what that means. I guess it means that you should get it while you can get it good. I mean, while you can get some good amount. No? How about that? There we go. Get it while the getting is good. $49. Oh yeah, and it was 44. I remember that. Yeah. Hopefully, my memory is correct. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Still pretty heavy. Much better to control. Seven. My low back, a little bit dangerous. It's fine. Just a little bit of danger. See, you don't want to be too safe. You don't want to be too dangerous. Like I always say, I think I have said this on more than 10 times, at least. So about 10 times, not sure about that. But like I say it always, the answer lies in between two extremes. So, to get the answer, we gotta first acknowledge perception. We gotta first acknowledge, first know what the two extremes are. So, in this case, the first extreme is there's no risk. You are completely safe. It's not good for you. It's not. There is no need for you to do anything, so you don't do anything. And the next extreme is too dangerous. You miss once, you die. It's not so good, because sometimes you gotta rest, you gotta sleep. So where is it? Where is it? Where is the line? How do you draw the line? I don't know. 1952. Oh, maybe the line is 1952. Think about that. Food for thought. Food for thought. I like that phrase, food for thought. Yeah, food is for thinking. 3. That's good. That's good. Tubal cane. I don't know why it's satisfying to say tubal cane. That's a mouthful. Why do I lose tubal cane in Lamech? Gotta find it out. Anyway, folks, those folks are jerking off. Hey, folks, gotta say, thank you for life. Yeah, that's what I gotta say. You gotta say what you gotta say, man. Practicing English, you know, one of the main reasons why we stream is to practice language. You know language? You don't know what language is? Just know. Sentimental. And it's a good excuse though. Now I think about it, it's a pretty good excuse. I can say whatever I want under the excuse that I'm just practicing language, you know? That's that, and I'm moving on to the push-up. And this is the time where the water is so delicious. I can just... so delicious. The water is so delicious. So appeasing. Okay, let's get desperate. Okay, which means I can do one more set. Yeah, with 45. I used to bench 445. What does that mean? 4 reps of 45? No, I don't think so. 445 kilogram? I don't think so. Maybe 4 plates of 45 pound. I don't know. I like kilograms, 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 kilograms. I like that. I'm used to that. By the way, did you know that a ton, or tons, is not a metric? Yeah, I didn't know that. And what do you call a ton then? It's a megagram. because it's 1,000 kilogram, so it's megagram. The next should be maybe like gigagram or teragram, I don't know. Oh yeah, it should be plural, so megagrams, I guess. 1958, here we go. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for your action. There we go. Gratitude. Alright, let's get desperate. I like that phrase from now on. Easy. 4. I'm recovering. You know what that means? I'm gonna do one more set. Yeah, that's what it means. Not always, just in general, sometimes. Roughly speaking, time to time, tubal cane, yeah, that's what it means. I presume, I pre-assume, I pre-plan. What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought about pre-planning, you know. Planning is pre-thinking. So to pre-plan is pre-think. So at first I thought, yeah, that's BS, huh? That word is weird. But when you think about it, just when you think about that pre-planning. We can pre-plan. Or we can pre-plan. Of course you can pre-plan. You can do it. No problem. You just plan how to plan. That's something you should do. You should, I mean, you know what I mean. You should try to plan how to plan your plan before planning, you know? Maybe that helps you plan how to plan things before planning. Okay. Yeah, I almost chewed my tongue. Say gay. No, that means 3 in Korean. I'm not saying to say gay. Say gay. Say gay. It means it's 3. In Korean, it's 3 reps. You know? In Korean. You don't know Korean? I'm Korean. I know how to speak Korean. I have spoken Korean for like more than 20 years. More than 30 years, yes. Wait, no. Yes, more than 30 years. Wait, how? When did I start speaking Korean? because you don't speak Korean when you're an infant, right? So you should get. Did you speak Korean when you were an infant? If that's the case, no. Anyway, that was 3. This is 10 o'clock, and I should stop. I should stop. I should stop. But you don't stop, I wish I could stop. Well, I can't stop. I don't know why I can continue doing 3 reps. What? I really should stop. So I'll stop. Yeah, okay, let's stop. Yeah, my doggy is waiting for my presence. Okay, how about an ab rollout? Yeah, that's fine with me. How about you? Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, you said alright. It's just me. I guess it's sometimes helpful to talk to yourself and to answer yourself. Borderline crazy. But maybe borderline is a good thing. Because there's a saying, there's no answer. I mean, what's the quote? The quote is something in Buddhism. The quote is something like, "There is no way to the answer. The way is the answer." Something like that. So the way is borderline because you have to balance, between order and chaos, order and disorder, So maybe borderline is a good thing. I presume, like pre-plan. Okay, 2 reps in. Yeah, I'll finish it at that. 2 reps in. It's fine. Don't. What's the word? Obsessive. How do you call it? Obsess, yes, obsess. Do not obsess. Don't be obsessive. Not obsess. Obsession is a way to torment. I presume. I think, yeah, I mean, it's not me from Buddhism. The saying is in English, roughly to translate is, to obsess is to breed pain, torture. To obsess is to breed torture. Every torment is from obsession. Everything. And I was like, is that true? Really? Everything painful is from obsession? Everything? Every single pain is from obsession? Really? And I think about it and maybe, yeah, maybe. Because if you don't obsess to life, you can just end everything. No pain. Why live? You can just no pain. So maybe everything painful is from obsession. Maybe. I presume. Maybe that's true. But try not to be obsessive. Helped me a lot in my life personally. I had a hard time trying to, embrace the fact that done is better than perfect. I had a fantasy named perfect. That perfection exists, maybe. So, in a way, one way to get rid of my perfectionism is to stream this workout, this not perfect man working out in a not perfect environment, in a not perfect technique, with a not perfect technique, and with a not perfect condition and not perfect English skills. Oh, sorry about the camera, it froze again. So sad. So sad. So, where was I? So, yeah, streaming my workout. Not just my workout, streaming my workouts every time is one of the ways to overcome my perfectionism one of just tries, one of many tries. Because like I said, I don't know if perfectionism is bad or not. I'm not gonna say perfectionism is bad. You should abandon perfectionism. I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying for me, I felt like perfectionism, the obsession to perfection, was ruining my productivity a lot. I wasn't, finishing anything. Literally, I always just prepared, and thinking to myself, if I get this perfect armor, if I'm perfectly bulletproof, I'm gonna go out there and kill which actually means I'm not gonna do it. I saw a quote that says, to say that you're gonna do it once you're perfectly ready. So to say I'm gonna do it if I'm perfectly ready is equal to saying I'm not gonna do it. So I just started the stream. Yes, it's helping me, but sometimes I'm doubtful. But for now, I like it. Yeah, for now, I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying. For now. And that's where your life is at. For now, your life is now, present. Yeah. Typical quote, right? I know. Okay, I'm gonna write down the time in my diary. Okay, 1916. It was fun. I almost always enjoy my workouts. But I almost always procrastinate to start the stream. So I'm trying to overcome that. Okay, I wrote down the time. I'm going to turn off the Excel overlay. Wait. There we go. I'm going to pose for the stream. Good lighting. Okay, that'll be the thumbnail for today. Now I gotta tidy up and end the stream. Yeah. The camera is fine. When I get some money, I'm gonna change the camera. Yes, I will. And change the computer. And buy Beyond Power Voltro. And buy Reverse Hyper Machine. And buy Kensui's Easy Rest. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Oh. Protect the camera. Protect the camera. There. I need to do some Y raises today. Yeah, today I had a good push. Good push. Oh. Well, at least I worked out. Yeah. Got it. So here we go. This is 2021 in this time zone. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for life. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for life. Alright, 2021. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for life. No. Thank you if you're still watching. Yeah. And hope you have a great day or night, depending on where you are. And my brain isn't functioning. I don't know. Half functioning. Maybe this is how it is supposed to be. Maybe. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, thank you for this. Thank you for life. Thank you for action. Thank you for your action. 2022. Hope you have a great day or night, depending on where you are. My middle finger. Hopefully my middle finger's a little tiny injury gets better soon. And this is 2023 in this time zone. Soon the clock is right there. The +9 indicates the time zone. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Goodbye for now. I'm going to count down 10. And the stream is 2023. Right. Okay, it's 2023. I'm gonna count down 10 and end the stream. Here we go. 10. No, wait. Yeah, there we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you. Thank you for this.